show when we pull up in your artist, entrepreneur neighborhood, then show them where they came at from to where they at now. This we got Adam Frishhertz on the platform. We already know you getting it in. Let's get it.
It was a wrap.
My name's Zoe Miles.
Where to find you at? Whoa, what's going on, Adam? What's going on, bro? Man, it's an honor to have you on the Platinum PullUp show, bro. Man, how everything going with you?
Things are going well.
All right. Tell the people where they can find you at, like on social media, on your platform, where they can find you at.
Okay, well, you can find me at basically any streaming service, first of all. I'm on every streaming service, such as Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all that stuff. And then I'm also on Instagram as just my name, run together as one big word. So, Adam Frishhertz, it's right there. And you can look me up. Simple as that.
All right, look you up. I see you got the orange cat behavior.
That's correct.
This something new you just dropped. And this something new you just dropped? And this something you just dropped?
Brand new.
Right.
Absolutely new. There's a theme to most of my records. That's a little bit of a cat theme going on, and this one I put the cat on the cover.
You put the
eating
cat
a
on
guitar.
So what motivated you to do this album?
Well, I wanted to do something kind of alt pop.
Alt pop?
I want to do something kind of alt pop, really.
Can you describe to the people what alt pop means? Like the
Alternative pop. Well, basically, like the '90s are kind of coming back in a big way, and I've noticed that in the '90s there was a high budget for records, so people had a lot more creative freedom in doing what they wanted to do. Bands like, for example, Faith No More, Mr. Bungle, insane people like that were like emulating Frank Zappa were actually doing Warner Brothers deals. So what I thought to myself is like, okay, 90s aren't coming back that serious, but they're coming back where like there's a budget for records. So I'm noticing the trend is returning where there's a lot more experimental stuff out there in the alternative pop realm, and I wanted to cast my conception of that into this record.
All right. What part of the city are you from?
Lakeview.
Lakeview? You from Lakeview?
Yeah, it turned into just Lake at one point, but it's a nice place. We used to be when I lived there.
All right. So what inspired you to be an artist, like in the lane you were in?
Well, I saw a record and wanted to make them. From the time I knew records existed, I wanted to make them.
Who your favorite artist is you would love to work with? If you had the chance to work with any artist, who would you love to work with?
Right now, living?
Like living, who would you love to work with?
Billie Eilish, probably.
Billie Eilish, why?
And her brother. Why?
Mm-hmm.
I just like this shit.
You like it?
I'm like, hey, it's really good. It's really different. It doesn't sound like everything else out there in terms of composition. First of all,
Well,
the composition's unique. I don't hear a lot of that anywhere in pop, really. So when I hear somebody who writes like nobody else, I want to work with them. So my goal in life, and pretty much as an engineer, would be to like hit those two up and be like, hey, let's do something. Or as an artist, would be like to ever work with them. Would be pretty cool.
So what's your plans to be in the industry, and what you got after you, like when you get done your career, what you gonna be doing after the music career?
After the music career, honestly, want to go into psychology. Want to complete all the stuff I've done in my training, and because I used to be a counselor.
You used to be a counselor?
Yeah, I used to be a counselor.
All right. A counselor.
Yeah, I used to. I still have the DSM-5 as my coffee table book most of the time. I love psychology, and I used to get people off of heroin, so I want to go back into that, but just step it up a notch and go into maybe psychology on a master's or PhD level after my music career.
Y'all heard that? He got goals after this music stuff. This man.
When I'm too old to sing like a kid, you know?
You're never too old. Never too old. Music don't get old.
It never does.
You could drop a song last year and it could have hit this year. So don't never say age don't matter.
I mean, when I'm physically too old.
Why you think you're too old?
When I get that age, when I'll eventually get that age, shortly before I expire. And in that window, I plan on practicing psychology.
So what you got coming up? Like any festivals, concerts you're gonna be performing for?
So working on some of that stuff right now, getting some stuff worked out in the booking. But I do have something coming up pretty soon.
All right. Why can they, if they want to book you, who can they holler at? Do you got any information for them if they want to book you for?
Yeah, if anyone wants to reach me, actually it's first name, last name. Again, Adam Frishhertz, ADAM, FRISCHHERTZ at me.com. So anyone who needs to find me can reach me there.
That's good. That's good. He got everything. He on every platform. He doing this thing. He got even a new CD out, a new album. Man, you know how hard it is to make an album?
I do, because I did every single part of it myself,
How long
14
it took
times
you?
in a row.
How long it took you to do it? Like, how long it took you to process your whole album from the first track to the last track?
Oh, this one, well, probably about 15 years for this particular one, because one of the tracks on it I dolled up from a while back, but like in all reality, most of this stuff took me about maybe, I did it over the course of a year and just picked the best songs I made over that year and just like mastered them together and thought the ones that were thematically the best together, chose them for that record, and then worked on them a little harder, polished them up, and mastered them together.
So what's your favorite song off this album? Like, out of all your songs, you gotta look like you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 songs on here.
Yeah.
Out of that 10 songs, what's your favorite 3 songs off this album?
My favorite 3 songs? Okay, probably Pretty Like a Problem is one of my babies, because that song was like a hybrid of everything I've ever liked thrown into one little 2.5 minute song. But like, and after that, I really like Invocation, because I wrote that, and Reclaim. Both 2 of those songs were written as a prayer to get an idea. And they actually came to me as like an idea. They were literally like begging for an idea. And they came to me as cool ass songs. So like, yeah, I put those in there. Like if you listen to the lyrics, they're literally about asking for like what I can do to make the song like it used to be as good. Like back when I was a kid and I wanted to do this all the time just to do it, with no career ambition whatsoever, just for the love of it.
I see you got the studio behind us, man. What's your favorite instrument to play in your studio? Like when you get into like, I want to get to that, I want to do this instrument. What's your favorite instrument to use?
When I'm really into it, bass. When I'm really into it, bass. Yeah, I mean, like honestly, singing's fine, but like, come on, it hurts after a while. Like bass, I can groove on bass all day. Guitar, after a while it hurts. Violin, after a while it hurts. Piano, after a while it hurts. Bass, for some reason, hurts the least, and I can do it longer. Sometimes lately, it's just my best instrument at the very moment. So bass, I kind of like. I like grooving on bass. It's one of my favorite things to do. Is like
how you groove on, like how you groove on.
I'm a slap bassist prominently. Like if most of the work on my records is like slap funk bass, even if it's in a punk song, it's like all slap funk bass.
So what is slap funk bass? That's something new I heard. So what that word means like in the music terms?
Okay, so if I were to liken it to any other body's playing, like so slap funk is slap bass, you know, like Flea or Victor Wooten or maybe who's another great guy from Fishbone? I can't remember his name though. But Flea, Victor Wooten, Larry Graham invented the technique back in the 60s. Dang,
that's some decades.
Yeah. Larry Graham from Sly and the Family Stone, you'd be popping his strings and stuff.
Oh, so that would mean when you pop the strings off it? Is that what that means?
Yeah, that's slap bass. And you hit the strings with your thumb and all that. I do a lot of techniques like that. I'm a very elaborate bass player. Like, none of my bass lines were just like the model of the chords. I'm a very, very technical bass player. I listen to a ton of funk and jazz and stuff. So like when I'm putting bass in something, it's going to have personality.
So I saw you got the bass. So you performed in the city anywhere with your bass?
My last performance. Oh, my bass actually. I usually perform at Snake and Jake's with my violin occasionally, and then like with my bass,
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna stop. You say you play Violin?
Oh yeah, I play violin.
Oh, I had to come back when I heard you say you play violin.
Oh yeah,
violin.
Oh yeah, I play violin.
That's not easy. I heard it's violin. You gotta be all into it. It's gentle.
Yes, very delicate instrument. You have to get any sound out of it at all without it sounding terrible. Requires at least a year of training.
A year? He said
To get a professional sounding A out of a violin, I think you have to know how to play it for a year. To just like bow across it without it sucking. And you really get a good solid bow across.
I thought it was easy, y'all.
That's not easy.
It's not easy?
It's not easy. Because it's shock absorption with your fingers and all that. The thing bounces everywhere. It makes all kinds of screeching noises. No, it's not easy. You have to control. It's not like you just hit a button and a note happens. You have to fight for that note with all of your might. It's tough.
Like it's real tough. But I see you've been hitting the city. I see you. I've been seeing you on social media. You coming up on a little uprise right now, bruh.
Yeah, TikTok is fun. People have been using my stuff for their TikToks too. Like I wrote a song about coffee. Somebody used it for his coffee video. It's pretty funny.
Coffee?
Yeah, cold press. It's actually, the lyrics are mesh bag full of grounds, leave in water for around 24 hours, and then reap the sludge it leaves behind. So while all this is going on, I explain how to make it. Kind of like, Master P explains how to make crack. I'm explaining how to make cold press. Because it's about the same to me,
So you're not to whip up that coffee?
Yeah.
That caffeine?
Yeah.
What's your favorite caffeine? Say she made it the same.
Monster.
Monster?
I love Monster.
You love Monster?
I love Monster.
He said Monster.
Like, sign me up. If anyone from Monster's watching, sign me up. Sponsor me, do whatever. I will do anything you ask. I love your drink.
Caffeine. So I wish I could hit a caffeine song. So you gonna give me a little snippet later of your caffeine song?
Okay, so my caffeine song is mash bag full of grounds, leave in water for around 24 hours, and then reap the sludge it leaves behind. 1 part water, 1 part concentrate. It's dripping strong about the greatest form of coffee you can drink with half an apple skim. I think I found my favorite. I know that I crave it. Don't need no hot brew. If you do your name, it can be all I need. Say for all that I eat, what I breathe in a fistful of psychotropic psychiatric pills in my mouth. Wash it down, get a run quicker still. I am more alert than a sniper on coke. That's what I got for that one.
I'm about to tell you how your voice sound. You sound like you could really do get in movies, do the like you sound, your voice more sound like the old Simpsons, like when the Simpsons coming in.
Yeah.
How the Simpsons come in and it be the outro of the beginning of the episode. You sound like you get in some of them. I think that's one way you could go with your music, also how your voice is.
Yeah, I do some musical theater type stuff in my music too. I've got one reality TV song that is entirely musical theater style. So I've got a few of those. I try to make a song in every genre that I'm aware of. So I've done about a song in every genre that I'm aware of. Even country, just to do it.
Country?
I didn't like it.
Why you didn't like it? Everybody else didn't heard it.
No. But anyway, my point is that I don't know, country's okay, but I like the old country. It'll never be the same.
You could create it into the old country.
If I did it, it would be like Johnny Cash. You know what I mean?
What you know about Johnny Cash?
I love Johnny Cash.
What you know about Johnny?
Early one morning, Mo making the rounds. I took a shot of cocaine, and I don't want to get canceled.
Dog, it was an honor to have you on the Platinum PullUp show today, bro. Man, you got a lot of success coming out of this. You're gonna be far in your career. Just keep on the grind, keep persistent, and keep it going straight. Don't let nobody knock you off your platform.